You don't seem like you're from here.
I don't know where I'm from.
Really?
Yep. My earliest memory is arriving.
The Super Mario Bros. Movie is a masterpiece, but one thing that left a lot of people scratching their heads was Princess Peach's origin story. The movie didn't reveal where she came from or give any clues about her past. In this video, we're gonna dive into some fun theories that might explain where Peach is from. Let's kick things off with theory number 1. What if Princess Peach is actually from Earth, just like Mario and Luigi? It's a bit of a stretch, but hear me out. In the Super Mario Bros. Movie, Mario hints that Peach may have come from Earth too. So far, we only know that humans live on Earth in the movie, so it's not totally impossible that Peach was born there. After all, Brooklyn has long been the place of origin for Mario and Luigi, and the Italian accents of Wario and Waluigi suggest that they also hail from Earth. This all leads to the theory that maybe all the human characters in the Mario universe have their roots in New York. But the catch is, there's not a lot of info about where Peach actually comes from, so this theory is more of a fun speculation than a proven fact. Now, while Mario did drop that theory about Peach being from Earth, her response was a little bit cryptic. She basically said that there are tons of different worlds out there, and she could have come from any one of them.
There's a huge universe out there, with a lot of galaxies.
So, it's definitely possible that we might get a sequel that explores Peach's origins and introduces a new world that could be her birthplace. But on the other hand, if the filmmakers had always intended for her to be from Earth, why make her answer so mysterious in the first movie? It's kind of like they're teasing us with the possibility of a wild new origin story for Peach. Here's another theory to ponder. What if Peach's origins lie in Metro Kingdom? You know, that world from Super Mario Odyssey with all the humans and the funky city vibes? The cool thing about Metro Kingdom is that it's already got a bunch of connections to the Mushroom Kingdom, so it wouldn't be a huge stretch to imagine Peach coming from there. For one thing, it's home to New Donk City, which is chock full of references to Donkey Kong characters and has Pauline as its mayor. Remember her from the original Donkey Kong arcade game? All this suggests a link between the two kingdoms, which could mean that Peach came to the Mushroom Kingdom when Cranky Kong kidnapped Pauline way back when. Here's where it gets even more interesting. In the Donkey Kong lore, the baddie from the first game wasn't the Donkey Kong we know today, but a younger version of Cranky Kong, who's now Donkey Kong's father in the movie, rather than his grandpa. So, if the sequel delves into Kong Kingdom's past, it's possible that we'll see Pauline and Metro Kingdom introduced as part of the kingdom's history. Maybe when Cranky kidnapped Pauline and escaped through a warp pipe, little Peach got caught up in the chaos and ended up in the Mushroom Kingdom. It would be a pretty wild twist, but it's not outside the realm of possibility. Another theory is that Peach might hail from Wario's Diamond City. You know, the place where the greedy Wario comes from and claims to own. Well, in the Mario lore, Diamond City is mostly inhabited by humans, so it's not out of the question that Peach could have come from there. But traditionally, Diamond City is thought to be located on Earth, so if that were true, it would mean that Peach and Mario are actually from the same world after all. However, since the Super Mario Bros. Movie has already made a lot of changes to the original canon, it wouldn't be too shocking if Diamond City were turned into its own separate world, just like Mushroom Kingdom and Kong Kingdom. Now, there's not really any established connection between Peach and Wario in the games, so it would be quite the creative leap for the movie to come up with a backstory that ties Peach to Diamond City. But hey, if it did happen, it would open up some interesting possibilities for the sequel. Introducing Wario and maybe even Waluigi to the mix would definitely add some spice to the story and give the filmmakers a chance to explore new angles and dynamics between the characters. Who knows, maybe Wario and Peach have some kind of secret past that none of us were aware of. Here's a theory that might blow your mind. What if Peach is actually from Sarasaland, the same world as Princess Daisy? If you're familiar with the Super Mario Land game, you'll know that Sarasaland is a pretty wacky place, with 4 distinct regions based on real-life locations like Egypt and China. But despite its strangeness, it's also home to humans, including Princess Daisy herself. So, it's not impossible that Peach could have come from there too. If the sequel brought Sarah Salland into the mix, it would open up a lot of storytelling possibilities. Maybe Peach and Daisy are long-lost relatives, or at the very least, Peach could discover a kindred spirit in another powerful princess. It would also be a great opportunity to add some more female characters to the movie and create a friendship between Peach and Daisy that could lead to all kinds of shenanigans. Now, here's a mind-blowing theory that could really shake things up. What if Peach's origins are connected to Rosalina? If you've played Super Mario Galaxy, you may remember Rosalina as the mysterious cosmic being who watches over the galaxy. And in the Super Mario Bros. Movie, we even got a glimpse of Illuma, which is a hint that Rosalina might play a bigger role in future sequels. In the games, Rosalina's past is shrouded in mystery, but we do know that she was separated from her mother at some point and has been trying to find her ever since. Interestingly enough, when we finally get a glimpse of Rosalina's mother, she looks strikingly similar to Peach. This led many fans to speculate that Peach might actually be Rosalina's mother, but given the movie's plot, it might make more sense for them to be long-lost sisters instead. That would mean they share the same mother, and their quest to reunite could be a major plot point in the sequel. Talk about a cosmic twist. And finally, here's the big theory that could really take the franchise in new and unexpected directions. What if the Super Mario Bros. Movie 2 introduces a whole new world for Peach's origin story? As Peach herself said, there are countless worlds out there in the universe, and who knows which one might hold the key to her past. While it would be awesome to see established worlds like Metro Kingdom and Sarah Salland tied into her story, the movie could also go the extra mile and create an entirely new world that's never been seen before in the Mario franchise. Imagine if the sequel introduced us to Peach's entire family, complete with parents, siblings, and other relatives. They could all be from a human world that's totally new to the Mario universe, and it would be fascinating to see how they all fit into the story. It would open up endless possibilities for future sequels and give the franchise a fresh new angle to explore.